Hello and welcome to another edition of Mr. Mario's Math Moment. Join us today as we discuss how to reduce a fraction to its lowest terms using greatest common factor. Okay, so let's get right in. How do you reduce a fraction to its lowest terms using greatest common factor? Well, let's use 27 over 30 as our fraction. That's 27 thirtieths. Well, the first thing you'll need to do is factor both the numerator and the denominator. By factoring, we mean we want to find the numbers, the whole numbers that when multiplied together equal 27. Well, we know that 1 times 27 equals 27, so 1 in 27 would be a factor. And if we go through our math facts that way, we'll find that 1, 3, 9, and 27 are all factors of 27. Okay, next we'll need to factor the denominator. And our denominator, or the bottom number, is 30. Again, when we consider the whole numbers that when multiplied together, they make 30, we'll find that those numbers are 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15, and 30. Okay, let me take just a second to explain something. When I name all of the factors in numerical order, I'm not saying that when you multiply all of those numbers together at the same time that they give you the numerator or the denominator. What I'm saying is, if we pair these numbers from either side of the spectrum moving inward, you'll find that, say for instance, for the number 30, 1 and 30 are both factors of 30. Then 2 would be a factor when multiplied by 15. Then 3 would be a factor of 30 when multiplied with 10. Then 5 when multiplied by 6 would be 30. And so in sequential order, we'd have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15, and 30. Now, when we go back to look at all of the factors of both 27 and 30, we find that these numbers have 1 in common, and they also have 3 in common. And of these two numbers, 1 and 3, we find that the greatest number they have in common, or the greatest common factor, is 3. So now your next step is to take the greatest common factor, which we sometimes refer to as the GCF, and we would divide the numerator and the denominator by the greatest common factor. So with the numerator being 27, 27 divided by 3 equals 9. The denominator 30 divided by 3 equals 10. By dividing the numerator and the denominator by the same number 3, which is our greatest common factor, we have created a new fraction which is in its lowest terms 9/10. And that's how we reduce a fraction to its lowest terms using the greatest common factor. Hey, thanks for listening, and join me again for another Mr. Mario's Math Moment.